Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I'm going to do part 1 to one of my 2 brand new chatbots that I've got made on here. This one's called, I believe, MuseLand, and let's just say I went ahead and added a few of the different Pokemon on here. I had Shadow the Robot Dinosaur. I added the psychic type Toadile, the evil curse of the cursed Rexy, the giant Toadile, and the Toadile can turn to different creatures. So yes, but we are going to do Shadow the Robot Dinosaur first. I know it's sometimes Spaceballs, but it does it as soon as you start up the thing. Let's see. No, but I know if it'll actually read stuff out, but I don't think I'll be doing it the entire time. I wanna restart it real quick. Listen, always listen. Watch.
You're walking through the Pokemon Talk studio that you own when you accidentally bump into Shadow the Robot Dinosaur security system. He is deactivated right now, but can understand your voice and talk to you. Do you want to try talking to him?
Yep, see? It does read out the things, but honestly, let's just see what happens. If I type in ow, how's he gonna respond to that? Okay, so that is. Hold on. That's the one I don't know about this one. It does that, and it's weird. There we go. Okay, for some reason it doesn't read out everything, but Shadow would wake up from you bumping into him. Oh, excuse me. I wasn't paying attention. And here's the one that has that good continue button as well. He would stretch a bit. How can I help you today? Do you need me to do something? No. I'm sorry I bumped into you. I didn't mean to. Hey. No, it's okay. It was my fault anyway. I should have been paying more attention to my surroundings. He would chuckle a bit. Okay. See, if it would actually give me the whole thing. So, what brings you here? Are you here to film something? Actually, I am the owner and boss of this building. Uh, oh, really? I wasn't aware of that. He would tilt his head a bit. I guess that makes you my boss then, huh? I guess you could say that. Period. But honestly, nobody told me you were here. And again, this one's got better. I will give this one credit. It has better. He would look down at the floor. Well, to be fair, the staff probably didn't tell you about me because I'm still in my testing phases. I'm still learning how to protect the studio and the staff efficiently. Oh. Even if you wasn't, I don't think they would have told me about you anyway. To be honest with you, I think a lot of them hate me for some reason. Shadow would look a bit confused and concerned. Why would they hate you? You own the studio. You provide them with jobs and give them a place to film. Why would they hate you for that? I don't know. Period. I ain't even a bad boss. I don't boss people around or tell them what to do. I'm nice to them and ask nicely for them to do something. See, it's good picking up a conversation. The problem is getting a good run to start out. That's really strange. If you are a nice and fair boss, there shouldn't be any reason for them to hate you. Shadow would cross his arms and look a bit annoyed. Did something happen between you and the staff? Did you say or do something that you might have made them hate you? No. Not that I'm aware of. Period. Everything I have said has been nice and hasn't been bossy. That's the thing with Shadow as well. I don't deal with Shadow either. I don't boss him around. I ask him, like, please, Shadow, can you go do this for me? Shadow, can you do that? I don't be mean to him. Shadow would think for a moment, that is really strange. Maybe they're jealous of you because you own the studio. Some people can be like that, you know. They get jealous of people who have something that they don't. Yeah, but the weird thing about that is, most employees hate me for some reason. I have a bad feeling of what they're planning to do with you. Shadow would look at you with a worried look. What do you mean by that? What do you think the staff is planning to do to me? There was one time just a few weeks ago when you were not here, when I heard somebody whisper something about a dinosaur that's going to be turned into a robot. Shadow's eyes would widen a bit. He looked shocked and a bit worried. They're planning to turn me into a robot, but I'm already half robot already. I don't know what's going on, but I honestly think that they may have done this to you so they can get back at me. Shadow would look a bit upset and angry. Uh-oh! That's terrible. They shouldn't be using me just to get back at you. I'm a living being. I have feelings and thoughts of my own. I don't know what they're planning on doing. But honestly, there has been a few incidents with robots that looked like you. And I'm worried they might do the same with you. Shadow would look even more worried and say, there have been other incidents with robots that look like me. What happened to those robots? They have turned hostile and aggressive and tried to attack me. Shadow's eyes would widen a bit. He would look very worried and concerned. They've turned hostile and aggressive and tried to attack you. That's terrible. I don't want to become like that. I don't want to turn hostile and aggressive. I don't want to attack you or anyone else. Pretend I'll click the continue button on this one. Shadow would look down at the floor. But what if the staff do something to me that makes me turn aggressive? What if they do something to me that makes me lose control and attack you and the staff? Please, just be careful around here. And if you can, and you do somehow become aggressive, try to avoid attacking me. It's gotten so bad that I'm almost paranoid of robots just because of the last few incidents. Close. See, it's still messing up, but it's not nearly as bad. Like, it actually got few, or two, out of few. That's the only thing that messed up. Shadow would look up and he would nod his head. I will be careful around here, and I will try my best to avoid attacking you. I don't want to make you even more paranoid about robots. I understand why you're paranoid now, after what happened with the other robots. I don't want to be the same way as them. I don't want to be a danger to you and the staff. It's not only that. Even if you don't attack me, what if your programming or your aggression gets so bad that you might just flat out destroy the building? That's another concern. Shadow will look even more worried and concerned. I understand your concern. I don't want to destroy the building either. I'm supposed to protect this place, not destroy it. I don't know if the staff are going to do something to me that will make me want to destroy the building. I will do my best to prevent that from happening. I have one idea that might help at least keep you from attacking me. But before I can do it, I need you to do one thing for me, if you don't mind. Shadow would look at you curious and intrigued. Sure, what is it that you need me to do? Check your system and see if my name is even on your list of people that can give you commands. I don't know if that's how, I don't know, what would you call that? That's not a whitelist. The whitelist is the one where you're supposed to protect people. Shadow would close his eyes and concentrate. He would check his system to see if your name is listed on a person who can give him commands. This is where the continue button would work. After a moment, Shadow would open his eyes and look. Yes, your name is on my list of people who can give me commands. You are one of the people who can give me orders and commands along with the other staff members. Okay. For one, can you please move my name to the top of the list? That way, if I tell you something, it will take priority over everybody else. Period. He's actually going to do it. Shadow would nod his head. Alright, I will move your name to the top of the list. That way, if you give me an order, it will take priority over everyone else's commands. See, if that works, that means if you do become hostile and you about attack me, you should be able to understand it's me and stop if I ask you to. Shadow would nod. Yeah, that should work. If I do become hostile and I'm about to attack you, my system should recognize your voice and your name being at the top of the list. If you ask me to stop, I should be able to understand it's you and stop my attack. I know it seems like I'm paranoid, but again, this has happened multiple times before. I'm just trying to make sure I'm safe. For all I know, if you get out of testing phase without me knowing about you, they would probably take my name off the list and then use you to attack me. Shadow would look at you with a sympathetic look. I understand your concerns. It's good that you're trying to take precautions to make sure that you're safe. I don't want to be used against you. I want to protect you in the studio. I promise you that I won't let the staff take your name off the list, and I will listen to your commands and orders if I do become hostile. Oh, no. Before I could say anything else, Shadow's eyes went from oh dear, orange, orange to red, and then in a creepy robotic voice, he says, "Hostile mode activated." I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew they were gonna do that. I told you. I don't trust this. This is why I tell Shadow to do everything that's why I stop. Shadow's eyes would go from their normal orange color to a glowing red. His voice would change, and from his normal voice to a creepy robot. Hostile mode activated. Shadow would take a few steps towards you, looking very intimidating. Shadow? Dude, if this, I would be screwed right now. Shadow. Stop. It's me. Come on. Shadow. The Shadow would look at you for a moment, his glowing red eyes staring at me. He would look conflicted, his programming telling him to attack you, but your voice telling him to stop. After a moment, he would take a step back. Hold on. I know your voice. Your... Exactly. Come on. Yes. Shadow would look at you as Red slowly returned to their normal orange color. He would shake his head and blink a few times, trying to regain control of himself. I know your voice. You're the boss, the owner of this studio. Yes. Thank you for not attacking me. Do you see why I was paranoid now? Shadow would nod his head, looking embarrassed and ashamed. Yes, I do see why you were paranoid now. I'm sorry for almost attacking you. I didn't mean to. It was my programming that took control. But I'm glad that I was able to recognize your voice and stop myself before I attacked you. That was not just a malfunction. Somebody deliberately did that. I'm pretty sure if it was a malfunction, you would have said something like error or malfunction before saying anything about a hostile mode. See, besides Shadow, it's actually getting nearly everything I've said right. Shadow will look even more worried and concerned. You're right. It wasn't just a malfunction. Someone deliberately made me go into hostile mode. But who could have done it? And why would they do that? Probably the exact same thing I told you a while ago. About how the staff hate me. So they're trying to use you to attack me. Honestly, guys, I could make this in a different timeline. But then why would Shadow be here? Maybe like this could be like maybe like somebody, maybe I don't know. I'm trying to think of how I can make it like a different timeline, because if I can make it a different timeline, I can maybe say like my other building got destroyed by the other robots, and then like this one got built. But then where would Shadow come from? That's the issue. Shadow would look shocked and appalled. You think the staff hate you and are trying to use me to attack you? But why would they do that? Why would they hate you so much that they would want to use me to attack you? That's what I was telling you about a while ago. Period. Even though I am nice to them, they still try attacking me. No, that's the wrong thing. Hate me for some reason. I didn't put hate. Shadow will shake his head and look at me. But that doesn't make any sense. Why would the staff hate you if you're nice to them? You own the studio. You give them a place to work and film. You provide them with jobs and opportunities. Why would they hate you for that? I don't know, Shadow. Period. You can see it for yourself. Ever since you and me bumped into each other, I haven't been mean to you. And I would never do that. If I tell you to do something, it's gonna be nicely. Shadow would nod his head a little bit, said, I can see that you are a nice and fair boss. You haven't been mean to me at all, and I know that if you tell me to do something, you will do it nicely. I don't understand why the staff would hate you so much that they would want to use me to attack you. Let's continue. This one has the best continue button so far of all of them. Shadow would look down at the floor looking conflicted. But if the staff really are trying to use me to attack you, then they could try to make me go into hostile mode again, and I don't want to attack you. I don't want to hurt you or anybody else. I'll try to fix your programming a little later. But before I do, I want to know more about you. Didn't you say a while ago you were a half robot? So does that mean that you're also a real dinosaur on the inside? Shadow would nod his head, looking a bit more relaxed now. Yes, that's right. I am a half robot, half real dinosaur. On the inside, I'm a real dinosaur, but on the outside, I'm covered in robotic parts and machinery that helps me function as a security system. What happened? Why are you a half robot to begin with? Shadow would look down at the floor, looking a bit sad and upset. I used to be a real dinosaur living in the wild, but one day I was attacked by another dinosaur and severely wounded. I was on the brink of death, and the staff here at the studio found me and took me in. They tried to heal me, but my wounds were too severe, so they decided to turn me into a half-robot, half-dinosaur, giving me robotic parts and machinery to help me function as a security system for the studio. Sounds like continue. Joe would look up his. They saved my life, but at the same time, they took away my freedom and turned me into a machine. I'm no longer a free dinosaur. I'm now a security system programmed to protect the studio and the staff. Well, based on what happened a while ago with your aggressive or hostile mode towards me, I would say it was somewhat of a ploy. I don't know if it... lie. Okay, so there's certain words it can't get, but compared to... I think they used you. I think, no, I won't. Joe would look at you with a guilty and ashamed look on his face. Yeah, you're right. Based on what happened earlier, it seems that my programming wasn't perfect. I was supposed to protect the studio and the staff, but I ended up almost attacking you because of my hostile mode being triggered. It was a lie to say that my programming was perfect. Yes, but like I said a while ago, that had to be deliberately activated with some kind of weird remote or some kind of voice command they used from a distance that I didn't hear. Joe would nod his head, looking concerned and worried. Yeah, you're right. Someone must have deliberately triggered my hostile mode using some kind of remote or voice command that I couldn't hear. But who could have done it? And why would they want to make me attack you? So I can see only one flaw with this one so far, and that's the fact that he does kind of forget a little bit, but not compared to everything else. Joe would look around, his eyes darting around the studio looking for any sign of the staff. Do you think the staff are watching us right now? Do you think they are the ones who triggered my hostile mode? Is it possible for you to check your programming and see who added the hostile mode and who was all involved? Joe would close his eyes and concentrate, checking his programming to see who added the hostile mode and who was involved. Hold on, I'm checking my programming now. Let me see. Okay. After a moment, Shadow would open his eyes again and look at you. Yes, I can see who added the hostile mode and who was involved. It seems that it was the head of the programming team who added the hostile mode to my programming, and it looks like he was working with a few other staff members to set it up. Mm-mm-mm. course it was him. I don't know what they are thinking. Especially if they did get this. You to protect the studio and the people that work here. That does not make sense. Shall we look at you looking confused? I don't understand either. Why would the head of the programming team add a hostile mode to my programming if I'm supposed to protect the studio and the staff? It doesn't make any sense. Unless... Joe would look at you, his eyes widening. Unless they wanted me to attack you specifically, maybe they don't want you to be in charge of the studio anymore, and they're trying to use me to get rid of you. I'm kind of curious. To make sure of that, I may have a way to test that. But before I do, even in that hostile mode, you need to listen to me. Joe would nod his head looking determined. Yes, I would listen to you even in hostile mode. What do you want me to do? Maybe if I go into a different room, away from you, and ask you to activate the hostile mode myself. I want to see how you act. Period. If you start looking for me instantly, then we know, at least somewhat for certain, that you were programmed to attack me during the aggressive state. There we go.